This week, reporter Max has been taking a look at live entertainment.
Access all areas with Stephen Brown.
BBC Radio Kent.
Where social distancing is of such high importance, the live event entertainment industry has been forced to adapt in this time. Today we speak with Sophie Quinton-Jones from 5 Star Live. We talk about how this family-run business and the industry as a whole have been adapting.
So 5 Star Live specialises in producing exclusive entertainment experiences for clients and companies. I run the company with my sister Louise, my older sister, and we have help from our parents as well, who are all in show business. So during the lockdown, we've been working behind the scenes. We've done a series of interviews whilst we've had the time with past performers and employees that have worked for us, talking about all the past jobs that they've done in various locations all across the world to keep everyone, including the performers, busy.
Hi there, my name is Chris Fleming. I'm a magician. Most of the events that I perform at typically are launch parties. I performed at a private VIP party at the Empire Casino in Leicester Square. So I was booked there to do close-up magic and also mind reading, kind of mingling around with guests. There was a small crowd and a lot of fun people.
With so many jobs being done remotely at the moment, being a family-run business is so important to what they do.
Being a family business brings a sense of solidarity, especially during this time. It means we can kind of pull together in the right direction and support each other. But I travel a lot and my work takes me abroad a lot. So when I come back, I come home to Herne Bay. And then my sister is actually based in London. So she takes a lot of the UK side of things on her part. And then I deal with a lot of the stuff that's abroad. It's split kind of evenly, I guess. But it does mean that I'm away from the UK a lot more than my sister is.
But in a time where so much of the arts is now online, why are live performances still such an essential part of our world?
I don't think you can beat live. Live kind of brings something, a feelings, emotions that recorded performances or a virtual performance or a track just simply doesn't bring. People get immersed in a live performance, you know, it's all the senses, you're there, you're experiencing it. And I often hear people saying, oh, imagine that live, or imagine going to see that person live. And I mean, I don't think you could label what it is, but those feelings have such a lasting impression. And I think if it wasn't true, then events like Glastonbury or the West End theatres, hotel shows, they just simply wouldn't exist. So, and I think it brings people together and creates sort of a group of mutual interest. And most importantly, it's a form of social interaction. So I think you'll agree that we really felt the loss of that during lockdown. That's why the live element is so important, and that's really what hits home for most people. In the industry, it's been a roller coaster of emotions. People have felt really strongly and being really, you know, pro getting things back up and running. And most of the arts are self-employed. It's a pretty tough industry as it is anyway. Jobs are difficult to get and it's really specialised. And I think not only do you have to consider all the performers that are currently out of work, but all the backstage crew and the creatives as well, and all the people that make the live shows, the makeup artists, stagehands, lighting, AV, transport, you know, event planners, venues. The list just goes on. And I think everyone is just eager to get back to doing what they love, because at the end of the day, you only do this job because you love it.
And with restrictions changing and music being able to be performed outside, sport events like football finally happening again with crowd-simulated sound effects, the future of the live entertainment industry is changing as we go forward into the future.
Everything is slowly but surely creeping back to normal, or the new normal, as people are saying. Funnily enough, I'm actually in Menorca and Ibiza with one show at the moment performing for hotels. But I think it's a positive step forward. Don't get me wrong, it's not normal yet. There's a few changes. We have to wear a mask on entering places and, you know, make sure that we adhere to all the rules. But in actual fact, the performance side of things is kind of what we're used to and what we know. And although there's restrictions again for the audience, they're not allowed to, you know, use a dance floor, people are being really adapting to it really well, I think. You know, they're really keeping to the rules and still, again, getting that enjoyment out of something live. it's good to do your research, especially if there's clients, people that are looking to book entertainment that are apprehensive or nervous. Do your research, find out what you can do, what you can't do, and if you need help, then ask. I think everyone has their area of expertise, and if you're looking for entertainment and you come to someone like us who are entertainment experts, if you like, then we would know what we can do and what we can't do, and it's help and advice and working together with our clients especially that create a really good relationship. So you can rely on each other, you create a team, and again, it's the same thing as I was saying about being a family business. It's pulling together in a time that's unusual or slightly uncertain, that you can make something happen that's really positive as long as you're all working together.
And you can discover all the latest events, news and shows to follow Sophie and her team's journey by going to 5-Star Live. 5 is the number rather than spelling it out, actually. So 5starlive.co.uk. You can find them on Facebook, they're on Instagram, LinkedIn and on YouTube as well.